Alright, if everything went well, we should be live right now. Welcome into the first ever TSTV eGameday stream. I guess we can go live to our PS4. Robert, take it away.
Thank you. Yep, what we got here, you are not fooled. Texas is in the NBA. Let me get the Zoom chat adjusted. This will be the first thing. Oh, whoops, I simulated through the date. Alright.
That's true. She got a goat tattoo. I got a ghost statue. You got a quote that too from the goat mouth.
Making sure that people can see Matt.
Hey, Matt's here. So if we want to go around and introduce ourselves for all the people at home watching, I'm Josh Martel. I'm producer and director of what would normally be TSTV Game Day, but with the situation going on in our country, this is what we have to go through. So, Clark, you want to introduce yourself?
Clark Dalton, here in Austin, Texas, and looking forward to our first TSTV Game Day. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. We have a lot of festivities for you, some trivia, stadium guessing, as well as NBA 2K and Fortnite.
Alright, so let's get right into this. I'm playing on Hall of Fame mode, so oh, by the way, I'm sorry I interrupted introductions. I'm Robert Trevino. I am the proud owner of a capture card as of 1 week ago. And I'm coming to you from Lubbock, Texas, and I'm really excited to lose at 2K in front of y'all.
And I'm John Kelly, live from Bern, Switzerland.
And Matthew Marinchak at the bottom there, he is AFK, but his name is Matt. So I have Jamal Murray, Clay Thompson, Tristan Thompson, Nikola Mirotic, and honestly forgot who plays small forward for us. But either way, we're gonna get into it. We should have a game of Fortnite though with Matt coming up later. That'll be a lot of fun. So I guess, guys. Oh, go ahead, Clark.
And I was about to say for our viewers, you may be confused as to why Robert is playing as Texas, but this really illustrates one of the cool features of sports games today, especially with NBA 2K, is you have the ability to actually mod and create your own stadium. So in this particular package, Robert has the Texas Longhorns. You have Clay Thompson and Jamal Murray.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
So also another interesting thing to note that the NBA has their games packed, so the stadium is going to be filled to the brim.
Breakout.
A rare sight in Texas basketball.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Ulrich. I'm Kevin Harlan.
That's why Devin
Last outing for Orlando, the loss. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
A look at the Magic starting group. Jaren Jackson is out there with Green. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bamba in at the 5. Green kicks to Booker. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Harris with it. Now guarded by Booker. 11 feet away, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Outside, Green. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Livingston. Orlando moving the ball around.
Magic
Just
can be aggressive.
Here's
Blanking out on
Bamba.
3
Jackson
early.
trying to break
Texas
free.
pushing the break.
Nice shot there by Bamba. Bomba's got the first points of the night for the Magic. And keeping us
And
updated from the sideline.
Orlando.
Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Now racing
Kevin,
up the
Steve
floor again.
Clifford gave me a few minutes before the
9:14
game.
left in the first quarter.
One
Texas
thing that
played
stood out
defense
was the
aggressively.
respect he has for Klay Thompson. Coach said he's a
Parker,
factor at both
are you
ends.
watching the
He
stream
doesn't
or are you
need the
watching
ball in
the-
his hands to score. We've got to accept that challenge. Kevin,
Are you
back to
watching
you.
on YouTube?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
So the Orlando
Okay.
Magic able to put the first
Okay,
points up on the
that's a
board.
little bit more. That's a little bit more behind.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws a foul.
Texas shooting their first free throws of the evening. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Magic.
Yeah.
That shot, no good. On Texas, the other way. Here's Murray. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Sean Livingston bringing it up now.
Now here's Livingston. He's
Right
covered
left,
by
hit a
Murray.
little between the legs.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Great
Go to his
timing.
left.
That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Murray.
Murray outside.
Easy inside finish. Back 18 points per game. 20.6
From
feet
18
yards, so
feet
very
away,
efficient.
he
With some
squares
nice
up and
scoring
sinks
bursts.
it. Murray's got his second bucket.
Booker slams it in.
When Murray is working the pick and roll, his shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Here's Booker. The shot off that time. And Texas the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Texas, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
Miritich passes to Harris. Over Green. And it's off the back rim, no good. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando trailing here. Booker with it. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That buttery jumper reigning true. Clay's confidence from range, unbelievable.
To the middle, here's Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Thompson.
Murray
Murray outside.
Watching some old Longhorn games.
Shot clock at 6.
Good. Most of them are bad. So
it's over Livingston.
It's been interesting.
Texas getting another chance here. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches. Right
Also,
at the
Robert,
basket.
if you could pause the game and turn down the PS4 volume on OBS, we're getting some complaints about
Oh, is it too
the
loud?
game being too loud. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I can definitely see that being, like, ridiculous.
They come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando.
Alright, right there. There it should be. Alright, we're good now.
Here's
Okay.
Booker.
Just the viewers let us know.
Oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll
Hit us
shoot
up in the
2.
chat.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Okay, it's still very loud. Sorry, sorry, I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit.
Free throw good, Booker. And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Alright, I'm being told that volumes are good now.
Okay, cool.
Third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the
Sounds good.
contest. So it's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Thompson against Booker. On the wing, Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count it.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Murray.
My bad, guys.
That one good for 2.
You love seeing Murray take it strong to the rag. A phenomenal finisher inside.
And for Texas, they come in off a good outing against the Magic. Livingston looking for the opening. On the wing, Booker over Thompson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Harris with the ball for Texas. 3-point lead. The shot by Thompson, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Now here's Livingston, guarded closely. Here's Jackson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So do we think this is the Irwin Center, or is this the new Moody Center that they're playing at right here?
I'm going to go with Moody Center. This looks a lot more advanced. You can see the arena looks a little bit different because even though you do have those courtside seats at the Irwin Center, there's a little bit of a gap that you can see in between.
Mm-hmm. It does look a little bigger than what the Moody Center would be, so it's giving me a little bit of some Frank Irwin vibes. But yeah, what do y'all think of the new arena? Do you think it's going to be good for Texas basketball, or is Texas basketball just going to stay mediocre?
One thing it's going to mostly depend on the future of college recruiting, because now you have the NBA G League guys who are taking the top prospects in the country by offering them large sums of money and a full-ride scholarship to skip college. So I feel like if that advances and steals all the top hoops prospects, Texas might not be good. The arena won't help Texas as much as it would if the NBA wasn't stealing their top prospects.
Good points there, Matt. Clark, what do you think? Or John?
I don't know. I think it...
Clark, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, John. I don't know. I think it could be a good thing for Texas to have a basketball center that's renovated and new, because it sort of adds to the brand and mystique of Texas basketball. But the future of recruiting is still up in the air, just with the instability the program has seen in recent years. I don't think it's necessarily going to contribute to more wins, but I think it is good for Texas to have facilities that are among the best in the country.
Yeah, I think, well, it won't affect recruiting. I think it might show a slight increase in student involvement, just because it's going to be slightly closer on campus.
Mm-hmm.
And while it won't have like major numbers to say like the opening of Globe Life Field versus Globe Life Park during the summer, I think there'll be a slight improvement in turnout, at least for that first season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, John, you mentioned it being closer to campus. It's only about like a half-mile move closer, but I mean, what you wouldn't understand from looking at a satellite is MLK is just it is the big divider on campus. You don't go south of MLK. So moving it on the north side of there is going to get a lot of more students to games, I think.
And it kind of puts it in the hub of everything, because it's closer to Mike A. Myers Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It's closer to DKR, so it's sort of building a mini sportsplex almost in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now all we need to do is just move the dish and McCombs cross from 35.
Definitely agree with that.
Never going to happen, though.
Only time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
where will I park for $200?
Let's see, what do we got? I can see Texas has 22. Orlando
22-19 right now.
22-19.
But I guess what I'm wondering is, I think the NBA is going to be fine after this. The top recruits are going to this developmental league new system. I mean, you saw today Tech's top recruit said that he's still going to go to Tech, which, I mean, if you're going to go to Lubbock with the offer of $500,000 on the table, I feel like other more appealing places are still going to be okay. But it is a little worrying. I guess I don't know what your guys' takes on that are. Matt, I guess since you answered it first. Or Clark then.
I'll go after that.
Yeah, go ahead, Clark.
Okay, I'm kind of 50-50 on the whole ordeal because I think it is good for the players to get compensation for their work. The thing that's kind of strikes me as a bit odd about this whole endeavor is it seemed to me, according to what ESPN was reporting, is it's kind of like a training program in a way. It's not necessarily the same structure as college basketball. I would definitely be worried though if I were the NCAA, because now you have a true competitor to the best players in the country.
Yeah, I'll add on to that. I think that it definitely put the NCAA on notice, because you're going to be losing your top guys who aren't paying to other places that will pay the players, because some of these players actually need the money sooner than later for their families and stuff. So that's a good, like, G League's good alternative for that. But if the NCAA doesn't start paying their players, I think they're going to lose a lot more of these recruits to the G League.
Yeah, let's not get into the whole NCAA paying the players thing. That's a whole show in and of itself.
They should pay him.
It's complicated.
Nope. I'm gonna reduce the whole argument in a very horrible way. Let's just pay them all.
But how? Like, if you pay them all equally, they're gonna get like what, $1 a year or something?
Yeah. No, I was
too many
kind of
athletes.
kidding. I was kind of kidding.
All right. Yeah. I think you should allow them to make money off of their likeness and all that stuff, but paying the players directly is just a slippery slope and all that stuff.
But then it's also kind of like, I mean, the NCAA wants to make, they wanted to have their cake and eat it too, where they want to attract the top basketball talent in the world and get it with just a scholarship. You have to be willing to give and take. So it's like, sure, you can just give them a scholarship, but then that means the people or the players that are, you know, good enough to take their talents to the NBA should just go and take their talents to the NBA. I mean, they should not be handicapped and have to go to college if they're good enough to go pro.
What do you think of doing basketball like they do baseball, where like you can get drafted out of high school, but if you choose to go to college, you have to stay for 3 years or 4 years or whatever it is?
Yeah, I read that in an article earlier, and I agree with it. I mean, that would be really cool. Where you just keep the draft rights to a player, kind of like how they already do with players overseas, where you can just hold on the rights to some guy, wait for him to come over to America after a few years playing overseas. So I think that's the right move, probably.
Yeah, I think baseball has a really solid development program in turning prospects out of high school, getting them ready for the pros, but having it organized at different levels, having single A, double A, triple A, and also having that college baseball opportunity as well as a backup plan. I think that would be a good move for basketball, because you can have guys who maybe aren't at the same skill level as other players, because some guys come out more ready, like a Zion Williamson. You just knew that he was going to be a #1 draft pick. Well, someone else, it might take a little bit more time for them to hone their craft and discover who they are as a player. So I think that would be the ideal move for basketball.
John, you got any thoughts? No? All right. Oh.
I agree with Clark.
Cool.
I guess since we're on the topic of NBA, what are your takes on, I guess, whenever we're going to start this new season? Whether that be soon, or I guess there was some news out today reporting that they were thinking we're not going to go to the next season until this season is completed.
That's probably not going to happen.
So we'll just move to the next season.
Yeah, I think the season is pretty much toast for hockey and basketball.
Well, I think that whenever it comes back, it should just be a continuation of this season. I mean, it feels kind of weird to just say.
But I mean, if we're getting like into November, then you run into the issue of, well, then how are we going to do the 2020-2021 season? Are you just going to push that back and have an accordion effect all the way into like 2022?
I think so. I think that's the only way you can kind of get around that pushback from some teams that are going to say, well, I mean, we planned our contracts out so that we could contend this year, and now you're telling us that we can't even finish the season. I don't know, though, because that's also a slippery slope, because how do you pay the players for, like, a year and a half, just 1 year salary?
Just start the 21 season with the playoffs, and then go 2021 regular season.
Yeah, just do an all 30-team playoffs.
Yep.
Do November Madness or whatever they're going to call it.
Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando. The try by Green.
Could you imagine, like, oh, go ahead.
I don't know if this is a viable option either, but maybe cutting the season at its endpoint right now and having a really quick playoff that lasts for a month, maybe a 3-game series in the first round, then a 7-game series for the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference semifinals, and then so on and so forth. What do you guys think of that?
So just say, like, all the seeding is done right now, like as of right now, and then whenever we come back, do a shortened playoff?
Exactly.
That could work. That might be really likely.
Have all the teams played an even number of games, though?
I don't think so.
Because then that would be a little unfair to those who have played less games and have like a lesser win percentage and get knocked out on the bubble. I don't know, this I'm just glad that these decisions are made by people getting paid a lot more than I am. I'm under a lot more pressure than I am. So. Meanwhile, if my eyes don't deceive me, Texas is losing to Orlando right now.
Yes, we're down by 2.
So, if Orlando were a NCAA team, would they be UCF or? Because UCF is in Orlando, right?
Passes it to Bembry. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I think UCF is in the Orlando area.
It is in Orlando.
Okay.
Ooh, pull up.
Three-pointers right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the long strides of KCP, dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Livingston. Leaves, kicks to Livingston. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
I guess since we're also here, what are your takes on, or how excited are you for the Jordan documentary coming out this Sunday?
Jackson against Thompson.
I mean, I'm not much of an NBA fan, so I don't really care for it, but I mean, if there's nothing else to watch on ESPN, then I'll probably tune in.
I was unaware there was a Jordan documentary coming out until 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. There's nothing else on.
I think I'm going to watch it just to check it out. The interesting thing, though, is that topic has been explored so much because we have a real fascination with the 90s Bulls still, even afterwards, because Michael Jordan has remained iconic to this day despite being retired for a little over 20 years now, and you still have figures like Scottie Pippen who are prominent in the game as well. How much of it is going to be original, behind-the-scenes footage that you haven't seen before, stories that have been uncovered?
I would think a great portion, at least, because it's being produced in large part by Michael Jordan. So I think this is going to offer at least as deep as Michael would want to go. Which I don't know if he wants to talk about potential suspensions because of gambling. But probably not going to get that. But I would think we could get some stuff that we haven't explored before.
I found it interesting that there's actually that ESPN's actually airing 2 versions of it. The one on ESPN will have mature language, and I guess there's a more censored one that's going to air on ESPN too. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch the mature version. Because I am a mature audience member.
Wow, Texas not boxing out under the rim. Where have I seen that before?
I drafted on brand. Oh. I saw Justin just say in the chat, Robert is right, like 8 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose not to mention that.
Shout out to Justin.
Justin, if I'm not mistaken, will actually be joining us later in the stream. He just doesn't want to be on, and he doesn't know how to talk about video games.
Let's go. Which, I mean, we're not really talking video games right now. I don't think.
No, so, Justin, if you want to join the stream right now, you can.
Coming up in Fortnite, John talks about Counter-Strike.
What question for you guys?
PUBG.
PUBG. Your question, Clark?
I'm gonna get the topic towards video games. What are some of your favorites that you guys have been playing right now? Sort of your top 5.
I've been replaying the Half-Life series, especially with the release of the VR-specific groundbreaking title Half-Life Alyx last month. You know, just going back.
Do you have a VR headset?
I don't currently. That's a year from now kind of thing. I mean, I like watch streamers play it. It's like I know it happens.
Yeah.
But like when I get a headset, I'm going to play it. Yeah. Just because it's been so long since Half-Life 2 Episode 2, that cliffhanger. It was so gratifying. I'm sorry, it is 3 a.m. I don't know how to speak.
Yeah, for I don't think we've said it on the stream yet, but John is currently in Sweden right now. Or Switzerland, sorry. I mean, same thing. They both begin with an SW.
He's feeling the burn right now.
Yeah, lucky you and your free health care. We're not going to talk about politics on this stream.
Oh, I was saying because he was in Bern, Switzerland.
Oh.
Well, John, I want to thank you for staying up this late, your time, and coming on and joining us. We really appreciate it.
Nice.
Steve Helwick just said hello in the chat. Hey, Steve.
What's up, Steve?
I'm sure you'll enjoy the trivia portion of this stream.
Oh, Steve's here? Where's Steve at?
He's in the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Anybody want to go to Dirty Martin's after this?
Oh, yeah. You got any specials tonight?
I don't know what their Friday specials are.
Oh, it's not the burgers, but I think the burgers is Monday, Wednesday.
Do you think they deliver all the way up to Arlington?
I mean, they need business right now.
In 4 to 6 business days.
I think the food might be bad by the time it gets here, though.
Just make one.
They just bring the whole kitchen, and then when they get there, they just cook it for you.
Oh.
Anyway, back to your question, Clark.
Oh,
hey, Justin.
How's it going?
Justin, what's up?
Nothing much. Just saw the open invite online, and I was like, well, might as well take advantage of it.
And Steve Helwick.
And Steve Helwick is in the comments now, too.
Yeah.
He wants to know why Texas is on 2K.
Even with the important questions.
I downloaded the roster, or not the roster, but the, I guess somebody made a uniform design and a court design for him. And I put him in a 2K My League, and we did a complete redraft of the NBA fantasy draft, and so I got kind of a crappy pick. So we have Klay Thompson as our first round pick, but I mean, pretty good, pretty solid team.
He's a good pick.
Sean Livingston.
I thought you had Danny Green and Marc Gasol as well, so
We
that's
do.
kind of nice.
LeBron is on the Knicks, interestingly enough.
What? We're actually going to win more than 20 games?
This is a video game, so
hey,
just a reminder.
It's still my hopes and dreams, okay?
On the boards, Nikola Mirotic.
Steve's gonna play HQ in a few minutes. I thought that thing closed down.
I think they may have brought it back for the time being because of everything going on.
Yo, when are we gonna see Scott Rogowski in a movie or something?
Yeah.
I feel like he would be really funny as like a cameo, kind of like Rob Riggle in 21 Jump Street. Or like he could play himself or something.
Steve said, Sean Livingston, what the heck?
Yeah, somehow Mo Bamba's still on the Magic. Like they did a fantasy draft and he's still there, which I guess is like that's a statistical certainty. I'm sure that one player will end up on their old team, but
there is a 1 in 30 chance.
He was also their like star player though. Like that's at least like the most recognizable player for us. Definitely from that team. Tristan Thompson is on our team though.
On the Texas team or the Orlando team?
On the Texas team.
Oh. Well, you know, you got that too, so. Another statistical thing.
Yeah, someone playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
Is that you, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to play after we get to halftime?
Yeah.
Solo. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch it up. So we'll finish this 2 minutes. We'll pretend like this is the end of the game. I'm up 3 right now. So.
Ooh, up by 3 with 2 minutes to play. How can Texas collapse this time?
Like that with a missed jump shot. Missed jump shot. They're coming. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
This is the Texas simulator. Okay.
Absolutely no defense.
All right.
In the paint.
Yep. All right. We're only up 1 now.
Who do we have covering this game? See, there's a couple reporters on the sidelines.
Okay. A 3-second violation. So we lost the ball. Really falling apart now.
Yeah. Simple error. Very realistic.
Steve said that in regards to HQ that Scott is gone. They brought it back for quarantine. The prizes are better now. I don't need my stimulus check with how much I'm winning.
Oh my. Give me a timeout.
And he said BRB and requested to stream Roller Coaster Tycoon next.
I actually have Roller Coaster Tycoon open.
I told Steve to get up here. Have him stream NCAA 14.
I wish you could still play that online against people.
Bro, that would be sick. We just need a new one to come out.
It's never gonna happen.
See the... If you can get name, image, and likeness stuff down, then yeah.
But I mean, even if it does, it'll be like kind of the cruddy animations of the modern Maddens.
I feel like they'd make it better.
I don't know, man. I feel like that 14, like it works.
Bro, I've been playing 11 this whole quarantine just because that's all I have, but it still works. It still does the job.
Yeah, 14 is really good. I have that in my like playroom area. Oh, it's so fun.
Wait, so is it what, a 1-point game with 25 seconds
Yeah,
left?
we're down with 25 seconds. Alright, let's go to screen. We're gonna go to the basket.
What's the game plan here,
We're going to
Robert?
the basket. We're going to the basket. Alright. Back to Ingles.
And on the shot clock.
Oh. Leonard's gotta hit that. Let's go!
Oh! 9 seconds
back,
left.
back.
Lobong with the inbound pass. Brings it up to court. Tries. I don't know what they're doing. 2,
Wasting time.
1.
Going for the last second
Let's
shot.
go.
Yeah.
And what we're calling a final, but in reality is only halftime. Texas wins by 1 point.
Alright, I'm switching on over to Fortnite now.
Where did he go?
It was actually rather exciting towards the end there.
I know, yeah.
So Matt, you gonna hop on and...
Yeah, I'm on right now.
Yeah, just hop in my party, I guess.
Or just send me an invite once you're on. Damn, these dudes suck.
Josh, the background for the thumbnail, did you make all those consoles?
No. No, I found that on the interwebs.
Nice. It's pretty up to date.
Yeah. I know, I was surprised. It's got the Switch on there.
Yeah. Well, then again, the Switch is like coming up on 4 years old, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, because I remember there was this kid in my senior year of high school, and I'm about to be a senior in college, that brought his Switch to school. So.
What kind of do you guys like? PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch? What are your preferences?
I'm a PlayStation
big
person.
Big Xbox guy.
Xbox, trash.
Oh, PlayStation's trash.
No, it's not.
I'm a PlayStation person, but the most recent one I have is PlayStation 2, so...
Yeah, I found the old PlayStation that my dad had the other day, and I played NBA Live 99. That was a lot of fun.
My window.
Clark, the only video game I played in like the last year is Subway Surfers on my phone. I re-downloaded it because of the quarantine, so...
Do I still have that on my phone?
Subway Surfers is still fun today, in my opinion. I like that game.
Yeah, I know. I like it. Like, I play like, maybe like one time or something like that.
I have it on my
once
phone.
Every like couple... Nice. Yeah, I play like once every like couple of days. I'm like, what else am I supposed to do in quarantine?
I think it's been over a year since I've played it. But I know it, when we actually had school issued iPads in my high school, and like that was Subway Surfers was all the rage.
Wait, Matt, you're a grub unsigned, right?
Yeah. Alright. I'm about to be done with this game.
Alright.
There's 20 people left. I'm about to mow them down.
While we're waiting, I can talk sports if you want.
What was that, John?
While we're waiting, I can talk about esports if y'all want.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Take it away.
I just closed my tab. So basically, in CSGO, there are many events throughout the year, but the biggest are 2 majors that occur every twice a year, so a winter and a summer. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus, the major that was scheduled in May, which would take place in Rio de Janeiro, the first ever major in South America, has been delayed to November. And because of that, a lot of things are messed up. The qualifying events were canceled and replaced with the new system that's kind of like each division. So there's Europe, Russia / like Central Asian countries, North America, South America, Asia, and Australia. They'll each play in their individual groups, and then they'll earn points to qualify for the major, which since there'll only be one this year, the prize has been doubled from 1 million to 2 million.
Wow.
And this comes off of the heels of ESL season 11, which just wrapped up last week with Fnatic beating Now Sports 3-2 for the European Cup, and Team Liquid beating OG, I think, 3-0. Which, calling it now, Team Liquid will win the Rio Major.
Isn't Team Liquid one of like the top programs in esports?
Yes.
What are some other events they've competed in that they're known for, besides games like CSGO?
It varies. I mean, esports is kind of weird. Like, they're more based on rosters. So, like, a roster could be with, like, Team Liquid and then leave and join another team. And so they're changing all the time. But currently, I believe Team Liquid is just StarCraft and League. Pretty much a lot of esports is mostly composed of League of Legends, CSGO, and Fortnite, and Dota, and Overwatch. Those are the big ones.
So what do y'all think of all these like professional athlete esports leagues that are popping up now, like the 2K players tournament, and I think baseball has a MLB The Show tournament going on as well. What do y'all think of those?
I think it's better than nothing. Like, give us something to watch. It's kind of funny seeing these guys like Kevin Durant. He's so good on the court, but then he gets eliminated the first round in 2K.
Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
Sorry. I think it shows the prevalence of esports, how it's not just a fad and it's here to stay. It's kind of delivering to a new audience that major media companies like ESPN haven't touched before. And the NBA 2K and MLB Show are the examples of that, but I'm also talking about other games like you see League of Legends, as John mentioned earlier. Overwatch was really popular for a long time, and now Fortnite. And these young 16-year-old kids who are extremely skilled at these games winning millions of dollars, that I think it's something that's going to continue to grow over time and into the next decade.
Interestingly, the Rangers are #1 in all of the
Joey Gallo. Did Joey Gallo finally lose the game last night?
Yeah, he did.
Dang.
He's 11-1.
One thing I read that was kind of interesting today, I was reading more into Fortnite to get some background information on the game, and Fortnite has become such a phenomenon that there are actually parents out there now paying tutors for their kids $20 so the kid can develop and get better at the game and maybe become a professional esports player.
It's a very lucrative, like, and even there are some colleges that have, like, will give actual scholarships for it. I mean, at UT, well, we don't have an official like one or team. We still have an unofficial one that you can still win like cash money for doing good.
Wow. And you're finally telling me this after I'm getting ready to graduate?
Alright, so we're looking at right now the final 3 in my game. I know you guys can't see it, but we got 3 people left in solos.
Yeah, I was trying to spectate you, but I couldn't figure it out.
Oh wait, Wait, hold up. You're coming through my speaker on my TV. What the heck?
Yeah, my bad. It's because I'm in your party, and my headset is like right here.
Gotcha,
Here, I'll mute
gotcha,
myself
okay.
on there. Alright,
I
I'm
got a
muted.
1v1 going right now. I gotta find this guy. Take him out. Oh, I see him. I see him. He's dead. I won. Look at that.
First win of the stream.
Bro, me and Robert are undefeated in this game while we're on.
Now, is that one of those new Fortnite dances?
No, this is the default dance.
There we go.
Is that the level 1 dance?
Okay, I'm coming, Robert.
I think you gotta hit the floss for a Fortnite victory. That's where it all started.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's see what we're working with. Wait, Robert, how'd you get a Deadpool skin?
Let's just say I bought the battle pass.
Oh. The other day we were both out here with the default skins.
Yeah, it was two twins playing the game.
Dude, I had to ready up, man.
Hey, but you know, Deadpool can't die, so... you know, that helps us. Alright. We got duos going. I'm ready, let's do this.
One of the things I think I find that makes esports so appealing is that, like, I mean, you know, I mean, everyone could do this, but, like, in theory, you don't go out and play baseball on, like, a major league park with, like, all the same stuff as, like, the pros. Same with, like, other major sports. But with esports, you can watch the very best people play it and then go and have the exact same things at their disposal. And you know, get better.
Have any of y'all been watching some of those iRacing things going on?
Oh, but I know they're running a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been paying attention to the IndyCar and the NASCAR ones. They're kind of fun.
Where are we dropping, Robert?
Definitely not real racing, but it's entertainment. So, and that's what we need in this situation.
It's real craggy.
And just some information for viewers who may be unfamiliar with Fortnite. Before you start the game, you get on a plane or something, some device, and it drops you into the air, and then you go into something called the Battle Royale, and that's how you go up against it and compete with other players.
And you could also, you could also pick up weapons and stuff. You could build whatever you want to build to defend yourself. It's kind of annoying going up against it.
Got another
Yeah, and you'll
here?
see on Robert's screen here that a player sometimes will build up a wall when a weapon's being used against them. Robert right now is flying in his paraglider in his Deadpool skin. And he's about to drop in right now.
So kind of a meta question right now, but has Fortnite already reached its peak, or is it still peaking?
It did, but then quarantine happened.
Yeah, I think it's still peaking right now.
I don't know. Fortnite is dead with trending on Twitter yesterday or last week.
That's true. It said RIP Fortnite, and that was the first night I chose to stream on Twitch playing Fortnite.
Well, what's happening at the same time is that a new game, Valorant by Riot Games, makers of League of Legends, are currently having a closed beta for Valorant. And it's basically like a cross between League and Counter-Strike. And it's got a lot of like high-profile streamers excited for it. I think that's been drawing a lot of the attention away from games like Fortnite and Counter-Strike, even though Counter-Strike reached its highest concurrent player mark of like 1.3 million people last week.
Fortnite's kind of in this weird zone where it's not necessarily trending anymore, but when it came out initially, it made such a huge cultural impact across multiple age groups. You had kids who were in that middle school range, 13, 14, 15, picking up a game for the first time, kids in high school, kids in college, that so many people were playing at the same time. It's kind of one of those things that it's a shared memory. It may not necessarily be trending anymore, but to be concise, it's made its mark.
Oh,
Robert
God.
is on the run.
I'm gonna die. Damn it, I'm down.
Avengers Endgame 20 years from now. And just the
He's gonna
reference
finish
to
me.
Fortnite.
It's down to Robert to keep the undefeated streak alive.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Robert's trying to move. Knocked out.
Dang.
I grinded too long on this game yesterday, guys. I'm sorry I burned out.
And now
I
we
think
get
they
the
took
skin,
me by
as you can see.
surprise. Because last game, nobody pulled up on me. Everybody was like missing their shots. This dude just took me out. Wow.
We should have had those guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's on us. That's on us.
Right. We got one more game left. Let's try to win this one.
Yeah. So after this, we'll switch to, what are we going to do first? Okay.
Are we doing stadium guessing first or trivia?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
We're going to do one more game of Fortnite since that was a quick one. And then we'll do trivia after that.
Okay, I'll be back quickly.
Okay, where you want to drop?
It do not matter. Let's go Dirty Ducks.
Okay.
Let's get dirty.
Hey, Dirty Martins, you know.
We're gonna go to Dirty Ducks after this, if anybody wants to join.
In this conversation you're hearing between Matt and Robert right now, you may not be as familiar with the terminology, but it's actually really important to determine where you're going to drop, because that's how you know what terrain you're facing before you ultimately go up against your opponents.
Four drop by me.
Are you going into that cave over there, or?
No, I'm coming back in the city.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the crane. We got 2 other people, I think, showing up.
Alright, I'll stay over here near you. I'll get this building over here.
2 chests up on the crane, so I'll take the left crane.
I got this building.
I should be able to get some good weapons from that.
Harpoon gun.
Hey, I got an umbrella.
Now, an umbrella may not sound that important, but it's actually a really useful shield because it can help stuff bounce off that's being fired against you during the course of the game.
We got a pistol. Let's go. I'm being shot at, Robert. Oh, I see him. This dude's really gonna try to shoot me from all the way over there with his little... Oh, he's actually gonna shoot me. See him, Robert?
No.
He's over in the trees, up the hill.
Oh. I got him.
I'm gonna follow you. Hey, their partners should be around here somewhere. Need some better guns. Hey, I got an enemy over here.
Yep, come on.
Down.
Yo, shake him down, shake him down.
No, he's dead. He's like dead.
Oh.
I think his partner is the one I killed.
Okay.
So, Robert, you're saying you were doing some Fortnite yesterday or something. What was your main strategy that you used?
Mostly it's just kind of staying in, gotta retreat. Hey, there's enemies west. Oh.
West, I'm coming.
Enemies all around, it looks like. Nice kill.
I'm coming, Robert.
Nice.
Oh, you're taking them out real quick.
There's another, they're north. He's north.
Okay, I'm pulling up in your location right now. Okay, so I see your build. I'm looking at your screen right now.
I'm gonna go down.
I see him.
Oh boy. This looks dangerous. Oh, nice.
I need that health kit.
You getting shot at?
I don't know, just
you getting shot on the hill.
Back me up. Draw fire for a second.
He's down. He's down.
Good stuff. There we go. Here. Oh, yeah, you're good.
His partner's probably up here somewhere. We gotta take him out.
Whew, that was dangerous, man.
I don't know where he went.
I don't know either.
Found him.
Got him?
Got both of them. Hey, they got a sniper rifle. You like to snipe?
No, I'm not very good at it.
Okay, I'll pick it up. Alright, let's go.
Hold on, let me get this shield. You can take one too. Oops.
Oops. Let's go.
Alright.
29 people left.
How many were left in the game? The first one? When y'all died?
Like 70.
Oh wow. So, miles better than the first game.
Yeah, the guy just snuck up on me. I had no weapons last game.
God.
Screwed us up.
Rock slide.
Anybody watch Tiger King?
I did, yes.
You think she killed her husband?
Oh yeah, she definitely filmed the tigers, without a doubt.
Well, that whole show was just nuts.
I was on the phone with my grandpa yesterday, and he was making the argument that Joe Exotic's latest husband grew up in the town that he lives in. But I talked to my dad about it, and my dad was calling BS on my grandpa, so, you know, we don't know. But whenever I saw the series, I was thinking, yeah, I wouldn't shock me if my grandpa knew someone, and sure enough, he finished watching the series, and I call him, and he's like, yeah, this is like my best friend's, or one of my friend's best friend's daughter's friend, or something like that. I don't know. Some weird connection. I was like, it doesn't shock me that you have some odd connection to these people. Some very distant relation.
Alright, so what's the move, Robert? What's the plan?
I don't know.
Let's push up here. I didn't see anybody.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, there's a launch pad over here if we need one.
How many people do we got left?
20. Yeah, 20.
Okay.
But I hear gunshots in the distance.
I turned my volume down so I can't really hear much.
I have the thing on the screen. It's like the visual volume, so it'll show me where the gunshots are coming from. Well, that might be thunder from outside. I don't know.
Alright, 16 others.
Alright. I got every kind of gun we need, so we should be able to take any fight. Alright.
Well, it looks like Suge Sutton got drafted in the WNBA draft tonight. He's going to be playing for the Washington Mystics.
Then I saw Joyner got drafted.
That might be a good fit for Sutton because Elena Del Don's still with the Mystics, and that's a pretty good organization. Great development. And number 1 was Sabrina Ionescu to the New York Liberty.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we have one good New York team.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, there is hope for New York.
What the heck? I have some Wi-Fi symbol popping up on me. You getting shot at, Robert?
Yeah, I heard shots.
They're shooting at us.
The shields are down.
He's weak. There's somebody on the left. I'm gonna get out. Check him out.
Got him.
Nice.
There's somebody pulling up on us right now. See him?
No. Oh yeah, I see him.
So what is that,
He hit
15,
me good.
16?
He's hitting me real good.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't deal with builders. What the heck are they using?
Guns.
God. Dang it.
Was that both of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, certainly better than the first game. So.
Yeah, we got top 10.
Just had beginner's luck in their test stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, are y'all ready for some trivia?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Let's do it.
yes.
Alright. Someone should let Steve know that we're doing trivia now.
Here.
I mean, if you want to get Steve in here and beat us all, like.
Here, I'm gonna post it to Twitter too.
All right. I guess I should share my screen. Let's see what we're doing. So I did listen to y'all's criticism. Despite what the title screen says, this is not all reverse sports trivia. Only the first round is reverse trivia because it's the easy questions, and you should have no problem getting the question. Oh. Robert, let me know when we're good on OBS.
We should be good now. It's coming through reverse sports trivia.
It's looking a little weird on my end. Oh, there we go. You fixed it. Cool. All right. Anyone need a refresher on how reverse sports trivia works?
Let's give a refresher to our audience.
All right, let's do that. Since it's the first time our audience.
For them. That's only because they need it.
Yeah, for them. Yeah, we don't need it. We're professionals here.
Yeah. Let me try and get my scoring sheet up first. So the premise of this is it's like Jeopardy, but it's not like Jeopardy in that you're only getting like a couple word answers. You're not getting an answer or phrase like a question. So our contestants will buzz in by saying their names so I can differentiate between them. And yeah, they don't have to get the entire question, just enough keywords that I know they know what the question is asking. Let's see. We have Clark, Justin, John, Matt, and Robert in the game. So
and how will we be indicating if we want to recite an answer?
Yeah, you say your name. I already said that.
Oh, sorry.
John. All right, I have my score sheet ready. First round is reverse trivia. It is a 1-point question. Are we good, Robert?
Yes.
Why do you have the Zoom chat? Or am I looking at something you've done like 30 seconds ago?
Yeah, it's 30 seconds. I had to light drag it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. First 1-point question. Metallica's Enter Sandman.
Matt.
Matt?
The intro music to both Mariano Rivera and Billy Wagner.
Yeah, I was just looking for Mariano Rivera, but you got it. That's why it's a 1-point question. All right, next one. Coke.
Clark.
Clark?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it the sponsor for Joe Green's famous commercial in the Super Bowl?
Yes, I'm gonna need a little more detail.
Okay.
What did he do? What did he do in that commercial?
He threw his jersey to the kid in the commercial, and the kid said, "Thanks, Mean Joe."
Yeah, close enough. Yeah. What did he trade his jersey for in a famous commercial? All right, so we got Clark at 1 and Matt at 1. Everyone else at 0. The final 1-point reverse trivia question. Indiana Hoosiers.
Clark, last team to go undefeated in a college basketball regular season and win the national championship.
Yep, pretty much. The last Division I team to have an undefeated season. All right. Well, that was a quick round. Now we move on to regular trivia. No more reverse trivia. These are 2-point questions now. What did Randy Johnson hit with a fastball in a March 2001 exhibition game that might have ruffled animal lovers' feathers?
John.
I heard John first.
A bird.
Can you be more specific?
It was like a white/gray bird.
Okay.
Robert.
Robert, go ahead.
A dove.
That is the specific answer I was looking for. Sorry, John, but I gotta draw the line somewhere. Next one. Which college has the most Heisman Trophy winners? Matt.
USC.
That is incorrect. Clark?
Notre Dame.
That is correct. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So after 5 questions, we have Robert at 2, Matt at 1, and Clark at 4, John and Justin both at 0. The last 2-point question, I think. Joe Theismann, Joe Montana, and Tony Rice all quarterbacked which college team?
Clark. Notre Dame.
Yep, that is correct.
All right, if all the questions are going to be Notre Dame.
Do we need to bring Indiana related? All Indiana related.
Yeah, no, I was just doing that for Mark school. 3-point questions. There will be 3 of these. Obviously, there were 3 points.
No Colts questions?
No. These are the last 3 questions in reverse trivia. Which sports franchise was formerly owned by media mogul Ted Turner?
Matt.
Justin.
I saw Justin raising his hand during the question, but that's not how this game works. So I'm going to go with Matt.
The Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, that is correct. So 3-point question. Matt, you're on 4. Clark on 6. Robert on 2. Justin and John are still at 0. But it's still anybody's game with 2 questions left. Name the Ohio Ball Club considered to be the first professional baseball team.
Justin.
Go ahead.
The Cincinnati Red Stockings.
That is correct. For a bonus point, can you give me the year?
1867.
Oh, 2 years off. I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. 69.
Nice.
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 All right, this last question, I'm going to break my own rules yet again. It's going to be a 7-point question, so it is literally anybody's ball game. Which world-famous athlete made a cameo in 2004's Dodgeball, a true underdog story? Robert, go ahead.
Who is Lance Armstrong?
That is correct.
Let's go, baby!
So with those 7 points, Robert wins with 9. Clark comes in second with 6. Matt with 4. Justin with 3, and John finishes with
I've seen
0.
that movie 100 times at least.
All right, so we're gonna move on to a new game called Weird Baseball Dimensions. I don't know if y'all saw it, but recently or earlier this week, John Boy Media and 5 Point Vids both came out with videos about weird baseball dimensions. I've chosen to make that into a game where you have to guess Price is Right rules, so closest without going over how far it is to a certain point in the stadium or in the ballpark.
Wait, John Boyce had a weird baseball dimensions video? I missed that.
Yeah.
Man, I totally missed that.
I hope they talked about the A's.
No, it was like high school and minor league stuff. So, yeah.
Well, that's a pretty unique baseball stadium right there. So.
Yeah, I saw one with the Mariners. I saw was it part of that Mariners series?
No, that's John Boy.
Oh, I thought you were
John Bois.
John Boyce.
John Boy. It's on the screen.
Oh, John Boy. Oh my.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry to the viewers. No, I'm stupid.
We are a group of professionals here. We make no mistakes. I did not come up with a point system for this, so it'll just be whoever I feel like wins. Anyway.
So it truly is anybody's game.
Yes, it is anybody's game. I will be keeping score though.
Mostly Josh's game.
Yes, it is my game. All right, so Price is Right rules. Closest without going over. How far is it to right center in this ballpark? Right center being the point, like that round corner.
Mm-hmm.
Robert? What do you think?
Give me 360 feet.
360. John?
I'm gonna say 340.
340. Clark?
330.
What was that?
330.
330. Justin?
Big baller, so I'm gonna go with 365.
365. And Matt?
370.
Is that 370?
Yep.
Alright. The answer, or I guess, however Drew Carey, Bob Barker does it, closest without going over, market retail price, 407. Matt got that.
Oh, I thought we were doing. Okay. I thought we were talking to the end of the line.
Me too, actually. Me too. That's okay.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
That was
I
my
said right
mistake.
center.
You pointed to it like.
Oh, I don't know. I can't listen. It's 3:30 a.m.
It's true.
Oh yeah, using the "I live in Switzerland" excuse.
Yep.
All right.
Why
Next.
do you put where these places are?
Yeah. I mean, give credits where credits due.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. How far is it to left center? Specifically
What the
this
heck?
point.
Oh my.
Y'all can
that a
see my
golf
mouse,
course?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That point right there is where I'm
Such
looking
an ugly field.
I really hate
Wow.
this field.
Yeah, that access road right there was very important for them to get that.
Of course it's in Ohio.
Go ahead and give me 305.
Matt was 305. Robert?
221 feet.
221. John?
I'm gonna say 370.
370. Very, very out there. Justin?
You said left center, correct?
This point right there.
Yeah. Give me 240.
240. And Clark?
275.
275.
Yes.
Alright. And the winner, market retail price, 277. Clark was off by just 2 feet. He is the closest. 275.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That is horrifying to look at.
Yeah. Alright. Our next one coming to us from Field of Burnland, South Burlington, Vermont, is this one with a track going through the warning track area. So what I'm looking for from y'all is right center, that point where the track kind of goes across the track right there. All right, Clark, what do you think?
This one's a bit harder to tell. I'm gonna go with 315.
315. Justin?
I'm gonna go with 360.
360. Matt?
Maybe 405.
405. Robert?
Give me 316.
316, that's in 316.
Yes.
All right, 316. And John?
What's the point again? This one.
On the other side of the track, right there.
I thought he was asking for a second, like, what's the point of, like, answering?
Yeah.
What's the point again?
Yeah. I'm gonna say 350.
350. All right. And the answer is 373. Winner of that round was Justin with 360. All right. So if I remember correctly, Matt, Clark, and Justin have each gotten one. John and Robert are sitting at 0 still. All right, our next one comes to us from Johnston, Pennsylvania. Sargent Stadium at the point.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I mean, to be fair, I do think it's still better than O.Co Coliseum. I mean,
I think
No,
this is
was
pretty bad.
worse.
Really?
This is the most multi-purpose field I think I've ever seen. What the heck?
That is disgusting.
How did they even design that monstrosity?
I also just now noticed that there's actually seats behind this light stanchion right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That.
This makes me want to like play here though. Like I want to see what it's like on there.
So I'm
I know.
Back to the game part of this thing. I'm looking for the distance right down the left field line to the little baby green monster out in left field. All right, Justin won that last round. So Justin, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with. Can you circle it again? Left field, right?
Yeah, down the left field line.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 315.
315. Matt.
325.
325. Robert.
326.
326. John.
I'm gonna go out there again. I'm gonna say 250.
250. And Clark.
290.
What was that?
290.
290. Oh. Closest without going over, market retail price, 286. So John wins that round despite Clark only being 4 feet away, but he was on 4 feet to the bag on that one.
Get the dub.
Yeah. All right, we're going into our last one, and I believe Robert is the only one not to get one correct. So if Robert doesn't get this one, then whoever does will be the winner of this game.
I gotta spoil this, man. Let's do it.
Yeah. From Fulton, Kentucky, how far down the right field line? All right, John, what do you think?
260.
260. Clark.
240.
240. Justin.
I'm gonna go with 250. I also want to add that this is what it looks like whenever they play baseball at the Alamo Dome.
Yeah. By the way, was that a 250 that you had?
250, yes.
All right. Matt.
Let's go 253.
253. And Robert.
1.
1, as in 1 foot.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, because I can own everything from 1 to the lowest. I think it's like 180, but I don't want to say 180 because if it's 160, I'm screwed. So I'm gonna do 1.
All right. Well, I hate to break it to you, Robert, but that was actually the right move to play. It's 219 to right field.
Wait. Did I lose?
No, you got it.
Got it.
Let's go.
Because everyone else was over, and you went with 1 foot.
I figured it was small. Like it looks pretty small. I thought it was 180 though.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how you think it's 180 because like it's basically just the base path.
Yeah.
Doubled. Yeah.
So I was really surprised when y'all went like with 250 and stuff like that. Robert spoils this game, and everyone wins. Everyone goes home a winner.
Ooh.
Everyone gets a trophy.
Six Flags midway games. Everyone goes home to win. All right, and with our last game of the night, it's a classic.
Oh.
Where in the sports world are we?
Yes.
So I believe I've done 12 of these now, and we do have 1, 2, and 3 point stadiums. There is an international round, which is the 2-point round, just to give y'all a heads up. And motorsports are in play.
Oh, man.
Motorsports.
Okay, let's get to the 1-point stadiums first.
Matt.
Matt?
Doe Diamond.
Yep.
If only you put the Salt Lake in there, then I would have got it.
There was the Round Rock Express logo.
Yeah. Surprised there wasn't a whole avalanche of names being called for that one. But
not said before I can mutter my name.
Yeah. We move on to our next one.
Justin. Oakland Coliseum.
That is incorrect.
Matt.
Matt?
Michigan Stadium, the Big House.
That is incorrect.
Robert.
I believe I heard Clark first.
Lambeau Field.
That is incorrect. Robert?
Oof. I guess I'll just take a Lincoln Field, but I'll take the Eagles Stadium.
Nope, that is incorrect. John, do you have a guess before I give a hint?
Nope.
All right. It is not NFL.
Clark, Rose Bowl.
That is incorrect.
Matt.
Matt?
Michigan State's.
Nope.
Justin. Penn State Stadium.
That is correct.
Penn State Stadium. Oh.
It is Beaver Stadium.
Yes.
In State College.
State College.
Which is somehow the name of a city. No offense.
I hope Steve is watching right now.
I love Penn State.
I mean, he was only doing HQ, so it shouldn't have been that long. But Steve, if you're still here, drop something in the chat.
This one's for you, Steve.
Yeah. By the way, Robert, we're not doing reverse sports trivia anymore, so.
What we're doing? We're not doing
the lower third on the stream.
Oh, my bad. Let me get the bug.
Let's wait for Robert to fix that before I give y'all the next photo. By the way, score update, it's Justin at 1, Matt at 1, everyone else at 0. Robert, let me know when you're good.
What is this one? This is GeoGuess?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Alright, we're good.
Alright, sweet. Moving on. I believe, I don't know actually if this is the last one point question, but here we go. Matt.
Staples Center?
Yep. It is the Staples Center. Alright, we still got another 1 point question.
Ooh.
Matt,
was that commitment?
Yeah, not.
Alright.
Arrowhead Stadium.
Dang, I made these too easy for y'all.
I've been there too. Dang.
Dang.
I was not going to guess that too.
Alright, it's the international round now. Score is Matt with 3, Justin with 1, and everyone else still with 0.
Justin. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it's where the Toronto Raptors play.
That is not correct.
Matt. It's where the NFL play their London games.
That is incorrect.
That is not Wembley Stadium.
No.
Am I allowed to go again in this round?
I'll zoom out for y'all first.
Oh. Never mind.
Is that the Rogers? Is that where the Blue Jays play?
Who was saying that?
John,
go ahead.
Oh, is that where the Blue Jays play?
Yeah, I heard you say it earlier. It's the Rogers Center.
Oh, cool.
That's 2 points for John.
Yeah.
Alright. This one might be rather quick, I think.
Oh.
John?
Justin.
John?
Wembley?
Yep.
That is Wembley Stadium.
Alright, last one in our international section.
John?
Go ahead.
It's where ACM plays.
That might be true, but that's not what I'm looking for.
AC Milan Stadium.
No.
Okay.
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Something in Spanish Stadium.
It is close to Spain, but it is not in Spain.
Oh, well, Justin, it's in Monaco. I don't know what the name of the stadium is.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a stadium.
Pitch.
Justin.
Yes.
It's where the Monaco Grand Prix is.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
Monaco Grand Prix circuit.
Oh.
All right, and that was our last international one. Scorer is currently John at 4. Justin and Matt are tied at 3, and Robert and Clark both still at 0. All right, 3-point questions. I believe there's 4 of these. Don't quote me on that, though. There might be 5. First one.
Ooh.
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
It's in LA. It's the stadium the Chargers currently play at, and it's also a soccer team.
That is not the stadium.
Justin?
Justin.
Is it? It's like Bonk of Los Angeles Stadium. It's their like FC LA.
Nope. Anyone else want to take a guess before we zoom out? All right, zooming out.
Matt.
The undeveloped area.
Go ahead, Matt.
That's the New York Red Bulls arena.
Yep. Red Bull Arena. 3 points to Matt. He is now in the lead with 6. John at 4. Justin at 3. Clark and Robert still at 0. Next one coming at you.
John?
Go ahead, John.
Oh, crap. Indianapolis Speedway. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, yeah.
Oh my god. That's the only other... I know that in Texas Motor Speedway.
I know there are holes in the infield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of the, I guess, features, not a bug, of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. All right. Next one.
John?
Matt.
I heard John first.
This would be cool. I don't remember what it's called.
So, all right, Matt.
I'm going to say the Trop.
Fenway?
It's not Fenway, no. And it's not Trop either.
Justin?
Justin?
Is this Chase Field where the Diamondbacks play?
It is Chase Field where the Diamondbacks play.
I couldn't remember who had the swimming pool. I knew the Rays had the Ray paint.
Yeah. All right, so with, I believe, 2 more left. We got John at 7, Justin and Matt at 6, and Robert and Clark still at 0. So I think I know who needs to brush up on their stadiums.
Robert.
I heard Clark first.
Dang, I'm gonna finish with 0.
Clark, what'd you say?
Daytona Speedway.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Daytona Speedway.
That is incorrect.
Oh, Robert.
Robert?
Would it be Texas Motor Speedway?
That is correct. It is Texas Motor Speedway. Fun fact, there was actually a Red Bull air race here, like, sometime in my high school career.
Nice.
They actually used this road right there as a takeoff and landing area.
Oh, landing strip?
Nice.
Yeah. All right. This is the last one. And because it's going to be so difficult, I'm actually going to make this one worth 8 points.
Oh.
So it's literally anybody's ball game.
Oh.
John?
Oh!
John?
It's the future home of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Can you give me a name for it?
I don't know. It's being financed.
Justin can.
Justin?
Allegiant Stadium?
That is correct. It is Allegiant Stadium.
Oh, wow.
So, with 14 points, Justin takes the victory.
Do we have time
with
for FaceTime?
Allegiant Stadium. Sure, why not? We have time for FaceTime. Go ahead, Justin.
Oh, no. I'm prepared. Yeah, keep watching us, man. We got a bunch of new content coming out. Shout out to all the people that are protecting us at this time, all of the essential workers. I know we don't have too many viewers out there, but, you know, those people are keeping us going right now. And, yeah, big shout out to all of them. And shout out to Josh as well for putting this on, and Robert, Clark, John, and Matt helping it out as well. Got a clap from John. Sweet.
Well, I don't think we could have ended this stream any better, so thank you for that, Justin. Yeah. Great stuff tonight, guys. We'll do this in the future, probably. So.
Time to write an essay.
The grind never stops.
Alright. Well, let's say goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye.
See ya.